What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Legacy Moves Gas Station Podcast. It's a little night edition. I've been watching a few videos, man, and I'm always looking for content. I'm a big proponent on why vegan. Why vegan? Before we get started, make sure y'all get the likes up. I've been getting major likes, man. I sure appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the support, the love, man. This channel's really growing. The likes are growing. The participation is growing. The viewership is growing. The hours are growing, man. And the family is growing. I look at the Gas Station Podcast family. You understand? With Legacy Move, making Legacy Move is a family. You understand? Because I want everybody to make legacy moves, man. And one of the things I want to talk about tonight, because a lot of people believe that veganism is the way to go. All y'all vegans, I need y'all to listen in. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to post. And any vegan who would love to dialogue and to, not argue or be in conflict. I ain't really no conflict kind of guy, but somebody who would like to enjoy a conversation and just give two points of views with good sense. And so I like to dialogue with somebody who is knowledgeable, not a vegan that's a follower. Because somebody said being a vegan is cool. They want to be a vegan. I want somebody who is informed and likes to get informed and likes to don't just do anything because somebody told you it's an awesome thing to do. They do it because they know it's the right thing to do. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not against veganism because every now and then I go on a 30-day, 60-day. I might go on a 4 or 5 month fast where I might just eat vegetables or uncooked food, or I might like best fruits and vegetables, stuff like that. And, to cleanse my system. Well, what I think is cleansing my system anyway, where the foods are not as harsh. But I also believe that you need meats too. But here's the deal with veganism, where I have a problem with. I'm going to give y'all 3 things that I think that, I like to go in threes because 3 is a, 3-dimensional and it's a spiritual number that I like. Anyway, and I'm educated too. I'm not just no fool. I'm just not nobody just willy-nilly popping off at the mouth, talking, yapping. Working on my PhD. I'm not working on my PhD in nutritional health or nothing. I'm working on it in business management. Excuse me. Got something caught in my throat. I apologize, y'all. But what I'm saying is, I'm a lifelong learner. I've read hundreds of books. Did 12 years in prison. I done the vegan. I didn't eat meat for 2 years. I've been through all of these phases. I can't tell you how many books I done read in prison. And I took every course. I got every certificate from culinary arts to HVAC to building trade to auto mechanics to CDL, you name it. When I walk into the workplace, when I walk into the marketplace, more so than the workplace, I bring value with me. And I'm not just one dimension. I used to teach the Bible, the Word of God. I'm just a natural teacher. I'm a spiritual leader to a lot of people. And I just like talking. My YouTube is therapy because I'm more of a one-on-one counselor. And I talk to like people in small groups. but I've never, but now I'm learning how to speak to a larger audience. I've always been that guy that was more like a Elijah Muhammad than a Malcolm X. You know, I had the information that Malcolm X needed to give to the people. And so people come to me for the information needed to give to the people. And I've always been that way. I've always had that reputation. So this is nothing new. And I still speak and I teach. And I practice my teaching. And every time I listen to my teaching, I'm always looking on how I can improve and make it better. So this is part of my therapy on YouTube. Plus, everywhere I want to make money at my age today is doing things that I love and I have a passion for. And I have a passion for loving on other people and sharing with other people and making other people better. And so that's part of my goal in life. But let me tell y'all, man. First of all, why would we want to be a vegan? Oh, you eat, they poisoning the meat. It's number one. They poisoning the meat. They're doing this and that. They're giving the meat steroids. They're giving them, they're cloning the meat. They're abusive to the meat. If you hear about the workers who work in these meat plants, how the meat looks, I don't disagree with any of that. But guess what? They're doing the same thing with the fruits and vegetables. They're cloning the fruits and vegetables. They're cloning the fruits and vegetables. They're putting chemicals in the fruits and vegetables to make them grow faster. They're putting sickness in the fruits and vegetables, just like they do the meat. Yeah, they're putting DNA for sickness in these fruits and vegetables too. Whether you believe it or not. Because we're overpopulated. Fruits and vegetables last a shorter amount of time than meat. So it's easier to be poisoned by fruits and vegetables that are old than it is. Well, meat too, but it's easy to be poisoned. But it lasts longer and it stores a lot longer than fruits and vegetables. And they put in pest controls to keep the pests off fruits and vegetables. And guess what? We digesting that shit too. So my point is, whether you eat meat or you eat fruits and vegetables. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. One ain't no better than the other because they putting chemicals, cloning. You eat a watermelon with no seeds in it. You eat an orange with no seeds in it. Yeah. That's what they're selling in the stores today. I mean, you got to go, only get some real nutritious fruits and vegetables if you grow it yourself. And who's doing that? In all honesty. You think you brought some homegrown fruits and vegetables at the Slutty Vegan? I don't think so. And everything they make at the Slutty Vegan and all these other restaurants are emulations of meat products. Slutty Vegan hamburgers, chicken, fake barbecue ribs, tofu barbecue ribs. They want it to look because guess what? When you have to look at food that looks at meat to trick you into eating fake meat, your mind ain't there. So you might as well eat what you want. The thing is, eating in moderation. This number two. That's number one. All of it. Got pest control, got hormones, got super grow, and all of the bullshit in it. I don't give a damn if it's meat or vegetables. And they cloning vegetables faster than they cloning fruit. I mean, faster than they cloning meat. So beware. All of it is some bullshit. Because I always remember, what you eat is what you digest. What you eat is what you digest. Now, let me tell you the best way to go about eating. Don't eat at all. Quit being a consumer. Quit being a glutton. Quit having these folks trick you to eat 4-5 times a day. Eat you one good meal a day that's going to curb your appetite and can have you focus on your business at hand. And let me say this. When you in motion, when you got motion going on, you ain't thinking about eating no way. It's lazy motherfuckers that ain't got shit to do, just watching what everybody else is doing, has time to eat all goddamn day. When you busy making money, making moves, you may eat once a day or may forget to eat. Real talk. When you busy all day, you'll forget to eat because you ain't got to, your mind is busy. Cattle chew the cud. Cattle eat all day. Your body ain't even designed to eat all day, eat every day. That's a whole nother story. But I have a problem with all these vegans and all these, they try to get you to eat 5 times a day. They constantly tricking you to stay in the refrigerator. Constantly put pollutions in your body all day. I don't give a damn if it's kale or if it's a pork chop. You putting pollutions in your body every time you feed your body. Bullshit. So, get you a good meal. Get you something you like. Because when you get you something you like, something you enjoy, something that's going to fill you up one good time. Not eat no 3 times a day. I'll eat breakfast, lunch. Nah, all that's bullshit too. False teaching too. Eat you one good solid meal a day. They're going to fill you up. They're going to ease your mind. Put you at peace. Because if you eat once, you got your whole day, not only to digest your food for 12 hours, you give your body another 12 hours, 10, 12 hours to rest and to heal. I don't give a damn what you put in your body. If you're putting it in all day, guess what? Your body has to repeat itself. And guess what's worse and harder than any food you can put in your system? It's called stomach acid. I would love to have a friendly, educated debate with a good old vegan. It's called stomach acid. Every time you put something new in your system, and especially if you eating light and eating a bunch of shit that's light, it's going to make you even hungry and keep you thinking about food. So every time you renew your system and start your system over, that is new stomach acid that had to break down the new food that you're putting in your system. And that is worse for you than any meat or anything, candy or anything else that you could put in your system. I mean, you have to be in moderation on everything. I mean, you just can't be no fool when you eat. But you should eat your good, decent, quality meal every day. And your system and your body and your mind will tell you how to eat. Today, you might just want to eat all vegetables. Something else you need to be doing. You need to be taking your laxative every 3 months. Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret till you know when you've been eating poison. You stink. Let me tell you a secret where you know you've been eating poison. I don't give a damn what it is. When you stink, your underarms stink, your body has an odor, that doesn't come. Hold on, y'all been talking and I can't get my business taken care of. That doesn't come. A lot of people think they come from the outside. You ain't took a bath and all that. No. That odor comes from your body perspiring, getting germs, bacteria, and toxins out of your system. That's the reason why when you go in hospitals, old people house, people who are sick or whatever, it's sickness. When the motherfucker farting and it stink, guess what my grandmother used to make us do? She made us go sit on that pot and let us get up until we use that bathroom. You better not fart around my grandmother and that some bitch stink. You're not getting off the pot until you're not getting off the pot until you can show her a turd. Take your laxative every 3 months. Take your detox every 3 months. I don't give a damn if you do drugs, don't do drugs. Especially if you're doing drugs, smoking hookahs, and doing all this, smoking weed and drinking and doing. You need to make sure that you take your laxative to flush your system every 3 months. Get the toxins out of your system. Get the old bowels out of your system. Get the bacteria out of your system. Because let me tell you what World War III is going to be, y'all. World War III ain't what you think it's going to be. World War III is going to be in the water, in the food you eat, and through cyber war. Them phones, them computers, them glasses with them earpods, everything. Allow me to get your location. And all of this data they collecting on us right now, that's going to be World War III. That's going to be World War III. World War III ain't finna be what you think it's going to be. Foot soldiers and karate experts and Navy SEALs. No. They already practicing cyber war, and they tricking us out of putting our money in everything in the cyber universe, in the metaverse, and all of these different things, man. That's gonna be World War III. They testing it with these elections and how they hacking shit in the water you drink. It's almost, hey man, let me tell you something. I'm almost to the point where I'm not even gonna drink water no more. Where I get my water from, I'm gonna be getting it from watermelons, coconuts, oranges, apples, pickles, fruit, cucumbers. Yeah. That's where I'm finna start getting my water from. And you gotta watch that, because guess what? Like I told you, you don't know what you're eating now. You don't know who cloned it, who built it, who tore it up, who did what to it. All you vegans, I need to talk to y'all, man. Don't be fooled and think not eating no meat, not eating no protein is better for you. Yeah, maybe not. if everything was homegrown at the in your backyard. But if you got to go to that store to buy, if you got ingredients on the back of it, the food you eating ain't no better than the food you somebody else is eating. Ain't no better than no McDonald's or nothing else. I don't care if it have a fancy name on it or you cooked it in a fancy pot. It's all the same. It's all the same. And I'm gonna hit y'all with last. What's better than veganism, carnivorism, burgerism, all of this stuff. It's an old saying. You are what you eat. Let me tell you what the emphasis should be on what you eat. I'm gonna tell you the best food. Better than any fruit and vegetables, better than any meat, better than anything you can do. It's the food you put up here. But like I told you earlier, what you digest, what you eat is what you digest. Whether you eat plants, vegetables, raw, uncooked, cooked, don't matter. Meat, vegetables, fruit, guess what? You're going to shit that out. You're going to digest it. If you don't digest it, you're going to die. Because it's going to build up in you. But guess what else? The food you feed here, you digest it with your hands and your actions. And if you don't digest it, it's going to blow up in you and die. So you have to be mindful. If you want to be a real vegan, if you want to be a real connoisseur of the food you eat, pay attention to the food you feed in your mind, because everybody got a narrative. Everybody is feeding you bullshit. From this presidential election to this rap music to country music to this news to CNN, to Fox News, to these podcasts, you name it, man. I don't give a damn what it is. They want you to agree with their narrative. It's very few people who are honestly out here teaching. Because everybody is selling their soul for $1. And I've done it before. I ain't knocking nobody. I've done it before. I ain't done it to the extent of all of these actors and shit. I ain't selling no ass for no money or nothing like that. I sold drugs for money, went to prison, did 12 years for it. So I ain't knocking nobody for it. But guess what? They just showed a skit on there. The boy ate shit for $50,000. He literally ate shit for $50,000. This is the type of shit we doing, and they thought that was funny. They gave him the money. But this is the extent how we selling our soul for money. Watch the narrative. Watch the triple cross, man. Legacy Move, Gas Station Podcast. Any vegans, and I got love for vegans. I ain't got no disrespect for vegans. But any vegans who would love it, I would love to debate any one of y'all. I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to share. I want y'all to like. I want y'all to build. And I want y'all to recognize the real food is more important than fruits and vegetables and meat, pork chops, your favorite chitlins, your favorite oxtail, your favorite red snapper, is the food that you feed your mind. Because guess what? You digesting that just like you're going to digest the rest of it in your actions and your ability and your know-how and what you bring to your community, to this world you live in, and to your family. Legacy Move Gas Station Podcast. Amen. Don't forget to get y'all 3W. Get your word, your wisdom, and your workout every day, because we got to feed the mind, the body, and the soul every single day, man. Listen. Feed the mind, the body, and the soul. Legacy Moves Gas Station Podcast, and I'm out. Hey, said it's the gas